Hello retro gamers and collectors, and welcome back to my first ever review on the Xbox One. Just to give you a quick note, if you see me like this or anything like that, I've made some notes, but I'm going to put it in the far corner because I don't want to spend most of the time looking away from the webcam. I'm going to be looking directly right in front, right, look like that I'm looking at you. So let's get cracking. I'll just open my note things. First off, before I even start, there's one thing which I can't review and it's not available in Europe, and that's this TV Integration Live. It's not available in Europe anyway. I know it's available in the US and Canada, but I can't really review that part of it. So that one's I'm leaving out. So first up, I'm going to start with the design. Well, this is a quite easy one. To me, the Xbox One looks like an old VCR, which you remember. Excuse me, I'm going to have a little drink. Bit of Cymax. It looks like an old VCR compared to the PlayStation 4, which I'm classing as current gen, same with Xbox One and Wii U. I class the PS4 on the better good looking to look at, and followed by the Wii U, and then I'll put the Xbox One third. So they could have done a better design than that, and I reckon they'll do a redesign of it in a few years time. My next thing up, which I'm going to discuss, is the pointless Kinect. I think it's pointless having it. It's no more than a gimmick. I've only know a few people who use it, but for me it's mostly disconnected. It is hooked up back of my Xbox One, but that's only because I can use the DVR because it has to be turned on. But other than that, I have it turned off because I do think that Microsoft will get rid of it next year in order to be more competitive against the PlayStation 4. Because I do think the PlayStation 4 will come down in price next year. And hopefully, when this goes for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, bigger hard drives. Because 500 gigs is too small in my view. But I know Microsoft are going to be doing an update where you can add an external hard drive, which I'm definitely going to get. And I'm looking at like 3 or 4 terabytes. I definitely want one of those sizes. And my next one up, which I'm going to discuss, is the Xbox One controller. I'm going to say regarding Xbox 360, the D-pad, as you probably know, you can see it there. It's pretty on the Xbox 360. It's absolutely rubbish, especially for fighting games and that. But other than that, and if you wonder what the hell this is, I have a control freak. So that's the downside with 360 controller mostly. But the Xbox One controller, I'm definitely gonna have to. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. I'm gonna have to definitely turn up the brightness. The D-pad is a big improvement. I can use it for fighting games, but I also can use this. And I do prefer the analogs over the Xbox 360 controller. And the independent vibrating triggers took me a while to get used to, because when I first tried it, which was in a game store in Leeds, and I was playing Forza 5, it felt a bit weird at first with each one vibrating independently compared to the standard 360 controller. But I've already got pretty used to it, and I quite like it. The feedback what I get in each trigger, so I quite like that. And my next up, need to look at my notes, is I'm going to talk about the bad. Well, obviously Kinect. I think it's a complete waste. And the cost, £50. Well, it used to be £80, but it's £50 difference between the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I think it needs to be on par with the PlayStation 4 in price, and also offer an extra game more we can get with PlayStation 4. And what else? No, oh yeah, the dashboard. I do prefer the 360 dashboard over the Xbox One because there's less advertising and it's a lot more slick and cleaner. But over time, I expect the Xbox One dashboard to change. And let's see what else. And also regarding the recording, the internal recording on Xbox One. I know it won't be an Elgato or anything like that, a high end. I know it'll be a very cheap one. And I know there's only like a 5-minute limit you can record compared to, I think PlayStation 4, is it 15 or 20 minutes? I can't remember which. And 5 minutes, I don't think it's quite long. It's not that long. But I do think they'll end up changing it and trying to match the Sony PlayStation 4. You can definitely see that happening. And the good thing, which I'm going to mention about the Xbox One, is the exclusives over the over the PS4. It has got better exclusives over the PlayStation 4 has. That's my personal preference. It depends if you're into the exclusives on Xbox One. Like I love Killer Instinct, obvious. And then you got your Forza 5, you got Dead Rising 3, and you got Rise Son of Rome. All games which I definitely want to have in my collection. I'm just a bit of a cheapskate. I want it to come down. Plus there's Wolfenstein, which I've already pre-ordered, and Watch Dogs, which is out next month. Anyway, and apart from, and I do think that the PS4 will catch up on the exclusive side of it as well. And what else? And that's one other thing. I'm using the official packs inside. I've got the. I know I'm going to have to change the brightness because you can't barely see. I've got the official charger battery inside in my Xbox One controller. Am I going to put it back on? Can I get it back on? I'll leave it. I'll have to. I do prefer them over the Xbox 360 rechargeable batteries. I know some people reckon that it should be integrated like the PlayStation 3 PS4 controller, but if you think about it, if the battery went dead, you have to buy a new controller. Unlike the Xbox One, you can just replace it with another rechargeable battery without having to buy a whole new control pad, which I prefer anyway. Anyway, I'm going to leave it as that. I have got another video coming up tomorrow, which is going to get your juices flowing. I know it's only about I think it's about 2 minutes 1 second long, and I've recorded. And it's from the Xbox One, so that should get your juices flowing. And it's not Killer Instinct. Just want to point out. So I hope you enjoy that. I know there'll be no commentary in a video I'm uploading tomorrow, but you'll understand why I don't really need to add any commentary to it. So, and I know there's a lot of box porn going around more on the Super Nintendo. This is gonna top it way above it nicely. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's not a great in-depth review, which I haven't done. It's just my personal opinion. And I will see you in person in this webcam like this on Sunday for a pickups video. And I'll see you all soon then. Bye.